Howdy. So it's been a little bit.
Just a little bit.
But we actually wanted to kind of hit base with everybody. And a lot of things have been changing. Our world's been a little topsy-turvy lately, but we wanted to get back with you guys before the end of the year.
And before we bring in the new year.
And just kind of show you what we got for each other. It seems Magic Christmas came a little early for us, and it's a lot of we can't wait till Christmas to open everything.
Yeah, when it involves magic, you can't wait.
That's true. So we got all kinds of stuff coming up. We're going to be showing you guys what we got each other, and hopefully you guys like what you see. If you are interested in more stuff like this, always just hit the like button. Just keep watching us, subscribe, anything like that. And I don't know. We'll see if you see what's something you like.
So keep watching because we're going to have a little preview of everything that we've gotten each other. So keep watching.
Hi everybody. Oh no, I heard him. So, I want to start off by saying I'm a huge Garruk fan. Or Garruk, whoever pronounces that way, then, I don't know, leave a comment and say you pronounce it that way so I can tell you you're wrong. But, I'm just kidding. But you're wrong. I love Garruk. So, I'm going to start off this by showing some stuff that Charlotte got me for my Garruk deck. And, I've already got a full art Garruk from Throne of Eldraine. Actually, she gave me that earlier in the year, and she gave me these nice little additions. She gave me In Garruk's Wake, and she gave me a full play set of these. 7 2 black, destroy all creatures you don't control and all planeswalkers you don't control. And she hates me when I play it already. And the big one, a Garruk that I didn't have. Garruk Relentless. Haha. Now this little guy comes from Innistrad, which is one of my favorite sets. I don't know, I was always a big fan of the art and everything from that set, and it was always really fun, and a lot of great cards came out of it. This Garruk came out of it. Liliana of the Veil actually came out of it. There's so many great cards that just came out of the Innistrad block. And this little guy, if you guys didn't know, let's see if I can get him out of here real quick, is actually a transform card. He starts out like this, and if he ends up with 1 loyalty counter, he flips into Garruk the Veil Cursed. Now, I don't know if a lot of you know about the lore of Magic. Here lately, a lot of the lore, like they used to have novels and stuff like that, and here lately they don't really do that anymore. They have ebooks and articles and stuff like that. But if you can figure out where to get a lot of the lore besides having to piece stuff together, really the lore of the Innistrad set is really cool. And even when they go back to Innistrad and they involve the Eldrazi and all of that, it's a really cool bit of Magic the Gathering lore. So this is all I got for my Garruk deck, but there's really strong additions to it, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Now, she didn't give me this little Garruk here. I already had him. But, do have some other stuff that I'm going to show you here in just a second. So, my Karn deck probably got the strongest additions. I don't know. My Gideon deck might be like the second edition. But these cards that I got from my Karn deck, in addition to this awesome deck box that I got, and these sweet, sweet Karn sleeves, I absolutely love them. Like, Karn is one of my favorite characters in Magic the Gathering. That entire invasion block with like invasion, plane shift, and apocalypse, I love that whole set, that whole block rather. And like, I even have the books for it and everything. And it was like the culmination of, like, I don't know how many sets, building up the whole Phyrexian War and all that. But that's neither here nor there. I'm going to show you what I got for Christmas. So, first edition, are these Karn's Bastions. She actually got me 4 of these, and my whole Karn deck is based around counters. So this proliferate on each one of these is really great. And plus, they are foil. Every single one, the whole playset is foil. And, oh, I love it. And in addition to that, she got me 4 Karn's Temporal Sundering. Now, the price is a little hefty on this, but what you get from it is so great. I mean, just an extra turn after this one. Return up to 1 target non-land permanent to its owner's hand, and then exile this. It's really great. She got me a full play set of these bad boys too. And in addition to this, the actual Karns I got, because you know, I had Karn Liberated already. I've had him for a while, but these kind of blow him out of the water. She got me a Karn Scion of Urza. This is a really great version of Karn from the Dominaria block. Really, just really great. Especially at getting a lot of these little colorless constructs out with his -2 ability. And of course, Karn always has like that exile mechanic, or using an artifact outside of the game, that kind of thing. Which is funny that I say that, because the next one I got was Karn the Great Creator. Now, this guy, he specifically deals with artifacts outside of the game that you own. For more of the Spark, it's really just a really great addition. And I've got so many Karns in this deck now, it's crazy. And something that I was super excited to get was Urza, Lord High Artificer. And really, just, I love Urza. Urza is like one of my favorite characters in lore. And as far as this card goes, it's super powerful too, especially on an artifact deck. And I absolutely love this card. It's one of my favorite cards I've ever gotten. And the big one. The big one. This Karn Scion of Urza. The full art foil from the Mythic Edition. And my God, this is such a pretty card. I absolutely love this. A lot of you running Karns really just, I know he's just like the other one, but it's just the art on this, and just, I mean, look at that. Just a gorgeous card. Really just beautiful. And I can't thank Charlotte enough for getting me these. Like, I absolutely love these. This is the best Christmas I've had in a really long time. And besides the actual cards that I got, something that I've always wanted, but I could never get my hands on, was an oversized Karn. Like, I can almost not, there we go. I can just about get him in frame. And this, I mean, like, look, this is the size of my hand. It is one of the oversized cards from one of the Commander sets, and it is just great. As soon as I saw this, I was like, well, I could play Commander with this. I could do all of that, but as soon as I got it, I put it in a frame, and I've got it up displayed with some of my other stuff that I got for Christmas. I've actually got it sitting near my Gideon spellbook that I have displayed, and we're going to show you some more stuff. All right, the next big thing that I got was an entire sliver deck. Now, I've been crazy about slivers for a long time, and I never really got a hold of any. I mean, I got a hold of some, you know, every now and then in booster packs and that kind of thing, but never really enough to make a whole sliver deck. In fact, I actually saw, once upon a time, the special edition Sliver deck that comes with all the foils and everything like that. I saw it in Walmart one time, and I had a chance to buy it, and I didn't. And that's one of the biggest regrets of my life, is just not getting that for some reason. I don't know what I was thinking. I was just stupidity of being young, I guess. I don't know. I was just like, oh, I can get it next week, and then I never went back. But she got me a whole Sliver deck with some very specific additions, like a Spiteful Sliver from Modern Horizons, and some Lava Belly Slivers from Modern Horizons as well. And in addition to that, a very, very nice, the first Sliver from Modern Horizons. And a lot of you know, like, if one ability affects a Sliver, it affects all of them. And this gives all of your Slivers Cascade, which is, it's ridiculous. Every single one of these Slivers with Cascade, in addition to all their other abilities, like Flying, Haste, First Strike, Vigilance, every Flash, you name it. Like, every kind of ability is on a Sliver at some point. And it really just depends on how you want to play the deck. And I'm over the moon with these. These are so great. Now, I'm a huge fan of Tezzeret too. He's actually a lot harder to get a hold of, like, good ones. I actually got Charla a Master of the Bridge for Christmas. And she surprised me with my own Tezzeret, Tezzeret Master of Metal. Now, she knows that I hate this jacket on him. I hate it. It just looks so stupid. It looks so stupid. But I love this card. This is one of my favorite cards from Aether Revolt. Just Tezzeret in general. Like, I love playing a lot of artifact cards, and Tezzeret was always fun to play with artifacts. And in my Tezzeret deck, you guys can probably notice that I got the Tezzeret deck box from the 2019. I actually took that deck and tore it apart and added a lot of stuff to it and rechanged it around. I can't remember if we made a video about it or not, but this deck it's a mean little deck, and I've actually got some more Tezzerets in it too, and I really love it. Charlotte was actually really clever about getting me this Tezzeret too. She had actually gotten the actual Aether Revolt deck that included this Planeswalker in it, and she wanted me to look through it and see what I thought of it and everything like that. And she actually asked me, "Oh, do you like the way it plays? Or does it work well? You know?" And she was really just weeding me out, seeing if I wanted one of these. And she actually just surprised me with one. And it's another one of my favorite cards. A really funny thing about it is she actually pulled it right out from underneath the tree right after she had me, like, go through and give my opinion of it. If I do you really like it? Do you really like it? I mean, does it play well? That kind of thing. And then boom, she surprised me with it. All right, so the biggest ones that I got for Christmas was I actually got this little Gideon Funko Pop, and he's really cool. He's still got his Saral, he's got his little shield and all that, and his sideburns go all the way up to his nose, which is crazy, but it looks just like Gideon. I love the little guy. And oh, got so much stuff, so much Gideon stuff. The big one is the spell book. We'll go over that in just a second. But she actually got me the Gideon Amonkhet deck, and I love this box. All of Gideon's boxes look so great. That nice white and black contrast on his. Ironically enough, that deck is red and white, which surprised me, and came with its own Gideon Martial Paragon, and she got me some stuff to add to it too. She actually got me Gideon's Intervention. She got me a full play set of these, and such a great card with the rest of that deck. It really it flows together really well. We can do a video on that at a later time. And in addition to my other Gideon deck that I already had, it was actually the Planeswalker deck, and we tore it down and basically remade it from scratch. It started out as a black and white deck, if I recall. It's straight white now, because I took all of the Gideon Spellbook cards and put it in to that deck. And if you guys haven't seen any of the Gideon Spellbook cards, they're incredibly powerful. And the art is absolutely amazing. I don't know how many of you are actually into just the art aspect alone of Magic. I mean, that honestly is probably one of the first things that got me into Magic. I would just sit and look at the art all day long. And the art on these cards, I mean, like, look at Black Blade Reforged. Like, I mean, it's just a beautiful card. I mean, even if you don't particularly care for Gideon, I mean, these cards are beautiful. If you've seen any of the Jace Spellbook cards, those are pretty as well. But I'm not a huge fan of Jace. I mean, Gideon's my go-to guy, and the Spellbook actually even came with, of course, it came with a Gideon, and I love every single one of these cards. They're super powerful. Just they're amazing. In addition to that, she actually got me full play sets of Oath of Gideon, which is an amazing card, especially when you play a lot of Planeswalkers, and this deck is full of Gideons. It's chock full of Gideons. And also, when playing a lot of Planeswalkers, Call of the Gatewatch is a great card. Really cheap. Search up any Planeswalker you want, and I've actually got quite a few 3-drop Gideons in this deck too. So if you've got the mana to play that, you've got the mana to play a Gideon. And besides that, she actually got me Kytheon, Hero of Akros. Now, again, if not a lot of you are familiar with the lore, this is actually Gideon before he became Gideon Jura, before he got his spark. And this is actually a transform card that changes into Gideon Battleforged. Another great card. All of these really work well together, and all of the spells from the Spellbook work great with these, and there's so much synergy in this entire deck. But the piece de resistance is probably the most favorite thing I've gotten of any Christmas, and it's Gideon Blackblade. And this card is absolutely gorgeous. Like, even if you knew nothing about Magic, I would hope that you could just appreciate how pretty of a piece of art this actually is. I mean, it is just, it's gorgeous. It absolutely is. And I don't know, I can't thank Charlie enough for getting me this stuff. I mean, I love it, and it's made me very, very happy. And I hope you guys have somebody in your life that cares about you like that actually is interested in what you're interested in, and really cares about what you like too, because there's no feeling like that. And I don't know, just I hope you guys have a good Christmas, and I know I have, and I hope you guys like this video. We're actually going to have a part 2, and it's going to show everything that Charlie got for Christmas. So if you guys like this video, just leave a like and a comment, subscribe, that kind of thing, if you're into it. If not, just give us a like, you know, just to show that you enjoyed this content. And I hope you guys have a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.